Hey, good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Sherman Modeste EP release. We're so glad that you have tuned in this evening. I have the privilege of announcing my brother tonight. I'm so excited. I met Sherman probably about 3.5 years ago, and I heard him sing not long after, and I was floored immediately by the instrument that this brother has. I mean, his gift is remarkable. He's incredibly versatile, whether he's singing an anthem or a spiritual, or whether he's hollering out some gospel or, sounding real buttery to, Luther Vandross, who was one of his favorites. I mean, his instrument just sounds amazing on everything that you hear him sing. But when I first met Sherman, we were actually in Rochester, I believe, there to support my partner and a good friend of his, Latan Floyd, and that has been a pattern that I have noticed from Sherman. He shows up to support his friends. I know that because he's come to 1,011 of my own gigs. He's come to, anything that you call Sherman and say, hey, bro, can you come in? He is always there, and he always shows up to support others. So it is our privilege to be here tonight to support this brother in the release of this EP. Somewhere, Sherman's third project is perhaps his most intimate and vulnerable. Soul-stirring and sultry, it ushers in a more confident, sure-footed singer and songwriter. It's this confidence Sherman uses to turn an unwavering eye toward his latest subject, desire. Make no mistake about it, this album is grown and sexy, mixed and mastered in songs like Deeper, which I hope you've already heard. Well, the whole album is out now, but I hope you've heard the single. In songs like Deeper, in homage to Summer Walker's 2018 hit Deep, Sherman submerges listeners in vocals both lush and vibratory. Still Curious, his refashioning of Modest Conversations' opening track, Curious, presents a near chopped and screwed version of the original, so self-aware, so confident it is in its posture, at once minimalist and expansive, still and trembling. Somewhere is a body of work that takes you places. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would show some love, if there's a chat, if you would show some love in the chat, snap your fingers or clap, make some noise for my friend and our brother, Sherman Modeste.
Yeah. Thank you, Rashad. Love you more. Thank you. Thank you, Rashad. How y'all doing out there tonight? Oh, y'all sexy? We gotta make sure we get the mics on for the background singers. I'm so glad that you guys are here with us tonight. It's been 7 years and we're happy to share with you. I'm so curious to know how it would feel to call you mine. I'm so curious to know how it would feel to have your body next to mine. Ooh, I'm still curious and I'm determined, determined to know. I'm so curious to know how it would feel to call you mine. I'm so curious to know how it would feel, hey, to have your body next to mine. I bet it feels like ooh la la. I bet it feels like ooh. Hey, feels like ooh. Feels like ooh. Feels like ooh. It feels like ooh. Let's do that sequence one more time. Hey, hey, it feels like, ooh. Feels like, ooh. Here we go. Yeah. Awesome, awesome. So happy to be with you tonight in your homes, socially distancing and all that, being all virtual. So glad. Hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. This next song is February 27th. I wrote it in 2003. So I bet you this song is real happy to be getting some love after all these years. Victor, let's take it away. Yesterday, cold and gray winter days, you reached out from across the way to put a smile on my face. Do you remember? Do you remember? Do you recall? Do you recall? Do you remember? Yesterday, all the things that you said you'd love me till the end, always through thick and thin. Do you remember? Do you remember? Do you recall? Do you remember? Do you? At times I tend to dwell the future I wish to foretell. Will our hearts ever mend? Do you remember? Do you recall? Do you remember? Do you? We can take it out right here. Do you remember? Yeah. Do you remember about the love we shared way back when? I remember. I remember. I'ma ask you, do you remember? Do you recall? Until next time. For me, it all starts with my roots. And oftentimes, when I talk about my favorite genre, I don't say it's Afro-Caribbean music because those are my roots. That's like DNA to me. It's like if you were to ask me what's your favorite genre, and I said, oh, my freckles, that would be odd. So to tell you soca, reggae, calypso, like that would be odd. Like that's just me. So when I think of genres, my absolute favorite genre is gospel music. That's the root of for me where it all begins. And as I venture off from gospel, you have the R&B, you have the jazz, and then making a very conscious effort to go back to school to study music. I had no idea what that meant actually. I literally thought I'd have contemporary options at Morehouse, and then discovered, classical is your only option. And so I was like, okay, well, that's kind of cool too, And so for me, I think that all those genres is representative of me. Like I am a church kid, like way deep down at the root, that's me, but I also enjoy R&B. Like Luther Vandross is my favorite singer. He is my Beyonce, my Whitney. Sorry, Chris. I might not make it home tonight, y'all. But for me, there is not a singer that rivals him at all. And so, there goes your R&B. And then obviously being in high school, I think for a lot of us, like the music you listen to in high school tends to live with you, right? And so that's where you get your Erykah Badu's, your Jill Scott's, your Lauryn Hill, your Maxwell, your Music Soul Child, your John Legends, all those artists. So yeah.
Wow, that's beautiful. Let's continue. Let's keep the show going.
Do you remember?
Yup.
Man, I felt that, Sherman.
Awesome. Thank you, Tommy.
I feel the energy really in this room tonight. How do you feel about this performance?
I feel amazing. I feel great. Like you may have heard me say earlier, this has been 7 years in the making, and it feels amazing to be sharing the stage with such amazing musicians. Have you here? I feel good, and obviously the listening audience. I love y'all out there. Hey, Ma. So yeah, it feels amazing.
That's wonderful, man. I know that one goal of yours was to have a live performance with people in the audience, and because of everything that's happening in our country, we had to pivot. But I want to know what your thoughts are about this, because we know that you are an artist who kind of brings all of the genres together. It's a mixing pot with you, although gospel is your favorite. Right. But you also bring mediums together as well with your artistry. And this is certainly a new medium that you ventured into. So I guess my question is, how do you describe yourself as an artist, and does this platform kind of add to that in any way?
Yeah, definitely. That's a really good question. I'll answer the latter part of that. I think this platform, while it was not 100% intended, it's not what I envisioned, but I don't think anyone saw COVID coming. And so I think, with the intimacy of ADT Audiovisual Studios, the intimacy of the room, it definitely lends itself to still ultimately offer what I was hoping to offer in the very beginning. To answer the first question, I'd love to share a story. One of my dear friends, Preston, who used to work at one of the major labels, called me up one day, literally while I was grocery shopping, and he was like, dude, I need to understand, what type of artist do you want to be? And I was like, what are you doing? Huh? What are you talking about? And he gave me two options. He was like, look, do you want to be a living room friend, or do you want to be a stadium rock star? And obviously, instantly, the Gemini in me, I'm greedy. So I'm like, I want to be both. I want the bag of that stadium rock star, and I want the intimacy of being a living room friend. And he was like, you can't have both. I need you to tell me, what type of artist do you really want to be? And you don't have to answer now. And so I took about a week, really thought about it, and I called him back and said, bro, thank you for challenging me to think about this. And I told him I would want to be a living room friend. For me, when I think about a living room, I think about home, and home is a very sacred place for me. And I'm not much of a big partier or a clubber, but I'll have me a little kickback or two, in an intimate gathering, 10, 15 people, in my living room. And I would like to think that others are doing the same, and to have the honor and the privilege of having you press play in that space, in the intimacy and in the connection of that space. I would want to live there as an artist. And so that's definitely the type of artist that I would want to be. I am your living room friend.
I think it definitely feels that way tonight, and
awesome.
I think that you're succeeding in that.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. So for me, almost always the lyrics come first. And often it's paired with melody. And so I was listening to Summer Walker's Deep while Christmas shopping. I think it was 2018. And Laton's favorite part, I couldn't let it go. Deeper. It's almost like I wanted that to be in her song. And I was like, well, I got a pen. I can write my own song, inspired by hers. And so I can see myself driving back home from Christmas shopping and trying to navigate, the steering wheel and the gas pedal and the brake, trying to get voice memos into my song because all I had was deeper. That's literally all I had. Deeper than your thoughts think I do. Then eventually came and I'm placing things. I'm like, okay, deeper, and then trying to rhyme and, and then trying to fill in gaps. But for me, almost always, it starts with a word, and that word almost always has tone or melody or a note to it. And so there are times when I try to write to a track, so like the music already exists, the production already exists, but at this moment, that's very difficult for me. It's like there's already a form, a structure, and I gotta follow that, but that may not be what I'm feeling right now, you know what I mean? And so oftentimes it's me, my pen, my notebook, and my feelings. Maybe some ice cream, I don't know. Or maybe some bomb-ass music like, Summer Walker. But for me, almost always starts with the lyrics, and I'm not thinking about a genre. I'm thinking about how am I feeling, what am I trying to communicate, and how best do I communicate that? What do I think the listener is going to hear? And I'm okay if the answer is, in the moment, I don't know. It's how I was feeling right now. It's how I was feeling in the moment. And it feels good, it feels right. It feels like I've nailed it, so let's just go with it. And most times, yes, I know what it means to me, but it doesn't necessarily have to mean that to the listener.
My love runs deeper. My love runs deep. My love runs deeper. My love runs deep. My love runs deeper. Deeper than your thoughts think I do. Deeper than the ocean's blue. Deeper than I think it should. Deeper than any known truth. Deeper than the glow of the moon. Deeper than our deepest wounds. Deeper than I can admit to. Deeper than the dark of gloom. My love runs deeper. My love runs deep. My love runs deeper. My love runs deep. My love runs deeper. My love runs deep. Oh, my love runs deeper.
I'm gonna break it down right here.
It runs deep.
Huh.
My love runs deep. I wanna hear you say it runs deep. My love runs deep. It runs deep.
Y'all gotta bounce out there.
Hey, my love runs deep. Oh, it runs deep. My love runs deep.
We gotta go. My love runs deep. Yeah, that's how much I love y'all. It's run deep, y'all. This love runs deep, runs deep. The next two songs I'm gonna sing for you guys. Ooh, that was hard to let that go. Okay, so for those of you who have been with me from the beginning, 2009, Modest Conversation 1. There is undoubtedly a very popular song on that album. It's called Starstruck. And Modest Conversation 2, very popular song, is Your Eyes. And so we're going to do a quick medley of those two for you, because I couldn't have done any sort of performance, if you will, after all these years and not include those two songs. So here we go. You are a superstar to me, Hollywood of my life. You are so beautiful to me. Passion burns in my eyes. You are the one for me. I'm crazy about you, can't you see? I'm starstruck. May I have your autograph? Put it right here in my heart. That's where you're sure to last. Let's forever be committed and true. Share our love in the public view. Spend the rest of my life with you. It's what I wanna do. You are the one for me. I'm crazy about you, can't you see? I'm starstruck. May I have your autograph? Put it right here in my heart. That's where you're sure to last. I'm starstruck. May I have your autograph? Put it right here in my heart. That's where you're sure to last. Your eyes are the pair that I want to wake up to. Every morning they shine so bright, like the sun across the big blue sky. And like an innocent child, they speak the truth. Your eyes, I love the way they look at me. Hey, your eyes, I love the way they look at me. Your eyes are the pair that I want to say goodnight to. Every night they glow so bright, like the moon across the midnight sky. And like an innocent child, they speak the truth. Your eyes, hey, I love the way they look at me. Your eyes, I love the way they look. I love the way they look. How I love the way they look at me. Oh, how I love the way they look
love the way they look. Hey, I love the way they look. Take it away, man. Oh. Give it up for Rufus and Victor. Your eyes, I love the way they look at me. Your eyes, I love the way they look at me. My first two projects, I set a deadline and I worked towards those deadlines, and it was okay in the moment, but I knew what I wanted to release, what I wanted to share with all of you. I didn't want it to be beaten up against a deadline. And so all of this music was 100% done in July of this year, and I wanted time to wash the dishes listening to my music, fold my laundry, you know, and being inspired by my own music, and then like, oh, I should go back in the studio and add this little thing. And it happened this weekend. The tracks that I sent Alonzo to listen to.
I'm so angry.
I know, I'm sorry.
Don't talk about it.
I'm about to. The tracks that I sent him to moderate this conversation, I never updated him with the new stuff. So as Chris is playing the music, he's like, oh, roll that back. That's not what I have. And I was like, I'm sorry. So yes, there were lots of edits and just little tweaks that I thought could make the music come alive, if you will, and be more real, more authentic.
Sherman, can we get real for a minute?
Let's do it.
I want to get real.
Okay, okay.
You talk about love in your music. I mean, it runs deep.
Yeah.
You have songs that talk about, you know, you becoming starstruck.
Sometimes still am.
Why is love so important to you? Why is it central to your discography?
Sure, discography, that's a big word. I would like to answer that in two part. I know that love is such a powerful force. It's been a powerful force in my life. And secondly, you know, since we're getting real and honest, it's what I am currently desiring. It's what I long for, you know. A brother been single for a minute. No, but in all seriousness, I know what having a good love in your life, or a good love experience, a good partner, a good, you know, having some good companionship, what that looks like, what that feels like, and it's something that I long for. And so I think whether consciously or unconsciously, that's perhaps why it's such a central theme to the music. At the time that I wrote this song in 2009, you know, 11 years ago, I needed that message for myself. But then I wasn't ready. I couldn't stand sure-footed and deliver that message and encourage you to stand when I wasn't shining myself, you know? And so now here I feel like, you know, not only have I, you know, found what that means for me, but it's also a place where I could now say, you know what, not that I have it all figured out, but I want to encourage you to also live your best life. I also want to encourage you to, you know, be you, be kind, be well,
whatever that looks like for you, I want you to shine. And so whatever that light is, whatever that passion is, whatever that joy is, I've found it in myself. And because of that, I now want to, I want to encourage you to do the same for you. I think it was Maya Angelou who said, when you know better, you do better. But another one of her quotes is, at our best, we're all teachers. And he's a real teacher. I'm a play teacher. But I would like to, within this song specifically, Shine, encourage everyone to, know who you are, be who you are, embrace who you are, and ultimately shine. You know what I mean? Don't dim your light. I think I talk about that in the bridge. Don't dim your light for anyone, whatever that looks like, even if you're not even sure. This is me today. And there is room for that to change tomorrow. You know what I mean? And I gotta give credit to who I got that from. My good brother, Justin, who spoke to me about that a couple years ago. It's like, okay, this is how you feel today. And that's okay. Tomorrow, you are allowed to change your mind. And so I want to encourage each of you in this room tonight to just simply shine in your own way, in your own fashion. So, yeah. Woo. Yeah.
Call sacred place, a place that we can call home. Call home. I hope our love grows.
Because I'm in a mixed crowd, I won't give y'all too many inside jokes, but I have my dear friend James to thank for part of that journey of just being yourself, being who you are. And again, you know, it may take you some time to discover that, you know. Shut up. And so like, if I were to have a message to artists, is I would get about the business of, like I said in the song Shine, know who you are, be who you are, embrace who you are. Because as an artist, I don't know that there's another way to be, you know. And while you're at being, be kind and be well on this journey, you know. Even when you think you've gotten to this place of arrival, you know, have some compassion and empathy for those who are yet on their journey. And so yeah, that's what my message to artists would be, is just be. Get about the business of figuring out who you want to be and just be that. And on your way, be kind and be well. Truly, be well.
The agony of a story untold.
Because I'm in a mixed crowd, I won't give y'all too many.
Tragedy for one to behold. Stand in the truth of who you are, no matter what. You've gotta know your worth and let your light so shine. Let your light so shine. Let it shine. You gotta let it shine. Let it shine. You've gotta let it shine. Know who you are, be who you are, embrace yourself and all that makes you different, and let your light so shine, shine. Let your light so shine, shine. Let it shine. You've gotta let it shine. That's my message to you tonight. Let it shine. You've gotta let it shine. Listen up. The light that you are, it shines so bright. The light that you are, it shines so bright, and it can't be dim. Hear me clearly when I say, it can't be dim. Not by you or anyone else. It can't be dim. So you might as well walk in it and shine. It can't be dim. Let it shine. If I leave you with nothing else tonight, You better let your light so shine. Shine. Let it shine. You better let your light. You better walk in it, talk in it, pray in it. Let your light shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. It's my prayer. It's my wish. It's my dream for you tonight. It's to walk in that thing. Hey! This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. One more time. Let it shine. You better let your light. You better let it shine. There's someone waiting on your light. Your audience is waiting on your light. Shine your light. Shine your light. Shine your light. Hopefully your Rihanna don't mind, but let it shine bright like a diamond. Hey! Let your light so shine. All right, we gotta go because I really could stay here all night long. Let your light so shine. Ooh, let it shine. Yeah. Woo! 7 years in the making. Jeez Louise. Well, it's been a wonderful night. It was my wish to keep this show under an hour. I know you're probably Zoomed out, Teamsed out, whatever other video conferencing platforms there are. But this has been a true joy, a true honor, a true pleasure to share this night with you. My new album, Somewhere, is now available on all streaming platforms. I'd love for you to get it. If you already have it, listen to it. Let me know what you think about it. Hit me up on IG, Sherman Modeste. Find me on Facebook, Sherman Modeste. Find me on YouTube, Sherman Modeste. Even on Twitter, that one is S Modeste, SMODESTE. I can't leave here without giving out some huge shout outs. My dear friend, Mr. Anthony Curry, he was the event producer. I have to give a huge shout out to the space that we are in. I have been in some incredible hands by Miss Nikki Jax and Mr. Brad Walker, and they work here at ATD Audio Visual. I also have been incredibly lucky, and I am forever grateful to share this stage. We riding what? We riding sandals out here, huh? But wait, I gotta give a huge shout out to these incredible singers. Miss Kiera singing soprano for us. We also have Miss Tynesha singing alto. I'm trying to go in order. And then Mr. Antoine tenor extraordinaire. And these wonderful instrumentalists. Mr. Victor Rosso on guitar. Derek Bennett on bass. Levi Bennett on drums. Levi was also my producer for this album. Thank you, sir, for sharing your genius with me. I really appreciate it. And then Mr. Rufus Mickey on that bad solo from Your Eyes on keys. We want to continue this message of shining for you. And we're just going to ride this one out right quick. Y'all mind? We want you to shine your light. And while you're shining, you might as well have some fun and bounce with it. Let your light so shine. That's all we want y'all to do. We also want you to be you, be kind, be well. I remembered, Chris. Let your light so shine. Yeah, let your light so shine. Let it shine. I want you to hear these singers. Invert from me, y'all. Let your light so shine. Hey, let your light so shine. Take it out. Let it shine. Let it shine. Aren't they singing? You better let it shine. Let's do that again, y'all. Y'all better sing. Let it shine. You better let it shine. One more time. Let it shine. shine a little bit. Derek, let's hear you shine on that bass. Just one more thing. I gotta let the singers shine. I gotta let the singers shine. Yeah, I've heard them do their thing all night long, but I want a little bit more. Kira, you mind taking us away? Y'all give it up for Kira. Encourage her, hallelujah. Give it up for Kiera. Tanisha, you've been feeling sexy all night.
Super sexy.
Let's hear ya. Y'all give it up for Tanisha. Now, this walrus of a singer, Mr. Antoine. Come on, Antoine, let's hear it. All right, I'm through. Y'all have a wonderful night. I love y'all. Mommy, I love you, Jessica. Hey, let your light so shine. Thank you guys for tuning in. Be you, be well, be kind. I love y'all. Have a wonderful night. If it's the last thing you do, let your light so shine. Hey. Shine, let it shine. Yeah. Okay, good night for real. next time, be well. Until 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 next time, be well. Be